When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You guys already know what happened when I took a right, so we're gonna continue the right path now. We're gonna start the right path this time, okay?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, look at this path.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yo, this game is great though. I love this. Ooh. Okay. Not the panda! Not the panda!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh,
Shocked,
damn.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Who
dark
did
secret
this,
was
damn it?
being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Should we, guys? What do you think? Should we?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing!
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yo, are we about to meet Batman? Is he Tony Stark? Okay, it's getting a little freaky now, guys. It's getting a little freaky. Oh, dear gosh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, now it's getting... Okay, now it's getting a little bit creepy. Okay. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys brought snacks. If you guys brought snacks, what did you bring? And did you bring any for me? Did you bring any for me?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind Control Facility. Mind Control Facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Well, we've been here already.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This reminds me of 7 minutes, or whatever that, 9 minutes, whatever that game was, 11 minutes. Yo, what is going
the
on?
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
12 minutes, there you go. Oh, man. Okay, yo, imagine that, you working and then you end up in the wrong room and then you realize that this is your job life forever and ever. You live here. You are here. You are here. You are here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Interesting.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
All
Was
this
the only reason
time?
he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Damn. That's kind of really super cinematic right there. Damn.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah! Let me out! Like Neo.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
System power? We can either turn it on, or we can either turn it off. We can either turn it on, or we can either turn it off. Or we can either turn it on, or we can either turn it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes!
Control?
Oh, shit!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort.
I'm sorry,
really
bro.
But you need to understand, there's
sorry.
only so much that machine
sorry,
can
bro.
do.
I'm sorry.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
I'm sorry!
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh!
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh!
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's enough time for me to leave.
Things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
I'm out,
it's
bro.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story
It's
now.
the countdown.
Shape it to your heart's desire.
It's already the countdown.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left
Where
to
we going?
enjoy
Where we
it.
going? Which way we
Mere
going?
moments until the
Which way we
bomb
going?
goes off.
Which way we
But
going?
what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about
We're going
me,
upstairs.
where we're going.
We're going
What all
upstairs.
this means. I barely
upstairs.
know where to start.
We're going upstairs. We're going upstairs.
What's that?
What?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
That's it, guys.
All
We're
right,
dead.
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
Erased
I turned off the
them?
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
What the fuck?
Other times, I let the
Here we go.
office sink into
No,
the
that's for the
ground,
power.
swallowing everyone inside.
What am I supposed to do?
Down to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around
I don't know what's
will
going
be
on.
even better.
I'm just pushing all these
Goodness,
buttons and
only
shit.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know
1, 2.
what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
What?
not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
He gave me some more time.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or
Another choice?
It's all the same to me. All a
Press
part of
any
the
key.
journey. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
I'm
life
done.
from the moment
Press
we
any
meet
key
him
to
until
send-
the moment I say happily ever after.
At least we died bravely, right? At least we died with bravery.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
That was
left.
hilarious.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Either.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's down here, though? What's this? The cake is a lie? What's over here? What's
But
this?
Stanley just couldn't do it.
What's
He
this?
considered the possibility of facing his
What's
boss.
this? What is
Admitting
this?
he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
What's
and
over
in such
here?
a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I
All of
am
my
crazy.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Wait a minute.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
This is a
Were they
loop.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Is this real life?
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt.
This is a trip.
He finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He
Where
wasn't
were they?
going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
This is life.
He imagined
This is life,
himself
right?
flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Space.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head
Right?
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
What?
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing
What
the
is
voice
going
speak
on?
these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the
What
voice not
is
seem
going
thrilled to
on?
make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to
Oh
wake
my
up.
god.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Oh, yes.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Yes, please,
I'm
Dad.
through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Please, Dad, wake me
Let
up.
me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's
Please.
all I want.
Please, Dad. I'll push
I
the
want
buttons.
my apartment and my wife and my job.
Damn.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Yo, it's getting a little bit claustrophobic in this. Oh, okay. We good? Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Huh? Hello?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, hold on. What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, And in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I don't know what's going on. What the f? I was shook. I was like, wait, who the hell is
Stanley came to
Mariella?
a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Who is Mariella? Who is that? I got achievements! Woo! You can't jump and get your final
Yet
achievement.
There was not a single
I don't
person
know what
here
that
either.
is. Oh, your first
Feeling
achievement.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yo, this is nice. Hold on, let me. Okay. So how you guys doing? You guys doing good? You having a good day? You having a beautiful day? It's an amazing Saturday for y'all? I hope so. I had sloppy Joe today, so my day is great. Okay, let me wash my hands. Okay, let's go. Okay. What's on the computer though? You know? So we're back at my boss's office. The panda? Oh, the panda. The panda. Ooh. Ooh, what going on here? Hold on. I shall let fate take its chances. Hey! Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Lava Flavor. It's that music though. Shaka ta 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 skatu ta 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 ta. How we get down here? Oh yeah, I don't even know if we're going up or down, but we're going somewhere. Let's go. Okay, what was it? 28:45.
To his manager's office,
28:45, right?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
I'm
so
sorry.
He relaxed for a few moments
Okay.
with some calming new age music.
Okay, fine.
Stanley calmly walked
We're back.
forward into the opened passageway.
We're back. We're back. And they run. All right, we're going down now. All right, we're on the right task now. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, fine. Let me push off this time. Let me push off this time, okay? I shall push off this time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
Beautiful.
with television screens.
Amazing.
What
Amazing.
horrible
Wonderful.
secret did this place hold? Stanley
love
thought
this.
to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did he? Did I? Did I have the strength to find out?
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yes.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never...
Okay, whatever. Did we complete it?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yes. My
Was it
favorite.
over?
My favorite.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone
I'm
else's
excited.
command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Freedom!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Beautiful.
Where had his co-workers gone?
Where are they?
How had he been freed from the
Where are
machine's
they?
grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he
Oh, wait.
realized none of this mattered to him.
Wait.
For it was not
Wait a
knowledge
minute.
or even power that he had been seeking. But
I want to go
happiness.
outside.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Let's like
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
so happy.
It was perhaps the only
I'm so
thing
happy.
worth knowing.
This.
Stanley
I deserve this.
through the open door.
I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yes.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Beautiful.
And Stanley was happy.
That was... Got me in my feels. Achievement unlocked, beat the game. Oh, damn. Okay, damn. Get ready to boop, bop, doop,